every time you try to tell. It's just like, well, let's go another round. So we've got the city dwellers here. Chapter 1. Mindful thoughts for city dwellers. I swear to God, I could do this for a whole fucking lifetime. Contents. Introduction message from a city lover. Part of the mindful city. Breathe with the trees. A new horizon. Watch the birds move. The art of looking. Learn to be optimistic. Embrace the chaos. The joy of small living. Embrace resourcefulness. Keep in touch with your sense. Reveal and change. Find beauty in form. Musical discoveries. Through the eyes of others. Fuck others. Make soul memories. Don't do that shit. A home for introverts. Fuck the introverts. City hideaways. Yeah, whatever. Introduction message from a city lover. When I moved to London in my early 20s, I was like one of those characters from the films, like Buddy in Elf or Mick in Crocodile Dundee, who finds themselves in Metropolis for the first time and is totally bemused by it. Raised in a tiny village under a vast sky, I was unprepared for urban life. A rookie who would flinch as an underground train came rattling and clattering into the station. This is ridiculous. And hesitate as the doors hissed open, fearful of being trapped in their jaws. This is the most basic shit I've ever seen in life. It's the good place in a book of fucking... It was not unusual for me to leap on a train heading in the opposite direction to the way I wanted to go, either one that would eventually spit me out onto some outpost of mysterious and deserted-looking industrial units. I swear to God. 15 years on, however, I'm a Londoner. You know, London is actually pretty chill. I think that, like, I think the biracials in London have something going for themselves. I can't understand what, because they're all stuck in public housing, but there's something going on that is, like, interesting. But I also think that just the criminal activity from, like, the continental Africans is ridiculous. Like, them niggas are literally shooting each other every day. Like, every day. It's just like nobody even has the opportunity to tell a story because they kill each other before they can even write anything down. I swear to God, it's too much. Those years taught me that living in the metropolis doesn't mean you cannot carve out a spiritually enriching life for yourself. Honestly, fuck spirituality too, because, like, I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. I think the reason India is spiritual and they've won nothing, they still have, like, sand and fucking nothing, right? Like, fuck spirituality and yoga. You are only spiritual when you have no fucking resources. What else can you do? Like, you just gotta, like, drink fucking water. It's called fasting or starvation. Either way you put it. This mindful life has come from getting to know the city deeply, exploring its layers, burrowing beneath the noise, smog, and crowds. I had come to the city to make a career, but I never imagined that my life in it would teach me anything about a slower pace. Urban living, it is assumed, is too boisterous to provide peace, too pressured to allow time to connect to the moment and to others and to ourselves. It's my hope this book will show you how nourishing a metropolis can be, an environment with the potential to help us see more, hear more, feel more. While many urbanites idealize that time when we can trade in our postage stamp-sized apartments. That's true. Apartments are tiny. So I hate fucking apartments. It's awful. I hate it. For a quiet house by the sea, that would be nice. And natural landscape, as crucial as it is for the soul, cannot make us connect the way that being with humans can. Being with humans is kind of awful. Get a dog. Fuck a human. What? Oh, yeah, you just put it there. Thank you. Ooh, so we got the crab cake today. Yummy. I usually get the mushroom, or is it, yeah, it's the mushroom, but we're trying the crab today because we're being yummy. Guys, we're going to be Kelly Stamps today. Inspired by Teresa. Honestly, I hate Teresa, but you know, we're inspired by her. We're gonna mention her so that her significance is not diminished in the YouTube land of nothing. So. I don't know, maybe she put some. Ooh. You think they've got the red hot sauce? Who the fuck knows? Ooh. Yummy. Yeah, thank you. Cheers to me for winning again another day. Ouch. I'm sorry, this shit looks so good. Okay, like Raphael, he keeps laughing at me because I always send pictures of him. It's like a picture of me eating. He was like, you need to fucking stop doing that shit. I'm not the one who bought a $15,000 bed. He fucking did that. Like, he just fucking spend that much money on a bed. Ooh, she's got French. Hey! What is that? What did she order?
The coconut French toast. So good. I know. We can do a single slice of it if you want to try it. Yeah, of course. Let me get that for you.
That's really good. I'm sorry, that's really good. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, Cam has a second channel. Ooh. A realistic guide to becoming that girl. Cam! I love you, Cam! Guys, go follow her on TikTok. Dude, I'm gonna subscribe.
Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to teach you guys
Yay!
on how to become that girl in 2022. So before we get started, make sure you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and comment down below a goal that you have for 2022. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel down below as well as hit the bell notification so that you never miss another one of my videos. And also, subscribe to my main channel as well. It's my commentary channel I have on the screen down below. If you want to keep up with me outside of YouTube, you can follow me on all of my social media, my Instagram, and my TikTok. And without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so I just want to start this video off by placing emphasis on the fact that being that girl does not have like
Woo,
a
that's hot.
It's whatever you make it, and it's actually subject to what everyone is able to define it as. And it doesn't necessarily mean what TikTok makes you think that it means. Like, you do not have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You do not have to be eating smoothies and salads all day. And every day does not have to be a productive day if you get what I mean.
That's true.
All of that being said, here are my tips on how you can become that girl. So the first
Here are Cam's tips.
is the best care. Like, you cannot do anything without taking care of yourself first.
That's
You
true.
don't prioritize yourself. Like, you can one day out of the week and dedicate that as your self-care. It's
That's true.
and that generally includes like just a day full of caring for yourself and taking care of yourself and making sure that you're good in mind, body, and soul. I always like to, take a bubble bath. I like to
Bubble baths are nice. Face masks are nice.
hair girl. I journal, read my Bible, like
Journal, reading the Bible, that's actually good advice.
because a lot of my life is just like super chaotic all the time. So I really take self-care very seriously. And
Self-care is serious.
feel better. Like self-care is so good for you. It
That's
allows
true.
you to step out into the world refreshed and ready to take confidence. So the next tip
Facts.
you guys is to have a solid morning and night routine. This girl is
Yeah.
you need to figure out how you want to start your day and how you want to end your day. Because how you
Facts.
start the morning is basically going to set the tone for the entire day that's to come. And how you reset everything at night is going to set the tone for the day. It's basically just like this cycle that needs to be kept up constantly. And that's not to say that you're
Yeah, it's like once you get into a good routine, there's really not much that changes, especially if you're like doing equitable shit. Like if you're doing legal stuff, then once you find a routine, you just do it forever. Because like, you know,
literally as simple as waking up, checking your phone, getting ready for the day, and then cleaning up before and by the time you get home, you eat dinner, you take a shower, you get ready for bed, and then you chill out. It can literally be that. And it should tell you that the lifestyle that you are living. Like, it does not mean that you have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, not you get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. That's what works for you. At 9 o'clock in the morning, and that's what works for you. Heck, you can even get that. That's what works for you. That's what's best for your day. Just make sure that you have a solid routine. You follow it, that you can start the day off right, and then by the time it's time to go to bed, you're able to reset that and you're prepared for the next day. Like, it literally all depends on your specific lifestyle. Alright, so my third thing is you gotta ask yourself, what does productivity mean to you?
productivity is kind of hard. Just because like I feel like some people they work really hard at doing shit that an app could do, which is stupid, or they do something that someone else has already done, which is also stupid. It's like, why are you wasting your time? I'm not singing the same fucking song somebody else already sung. I'm not wearing, you know what I'm saying? I need to give new looks. I am the sad black girl. Yara is the happy black girl. Well, actually, I'm the killer black girl. I like being the villain. You know what I mean? Like, I like being the one who portrays criminal activity, but doesn't portray in it. It's just because, like, I'm affiliated with criminals, but I don't actually participate in the criminal activity. You know, I'm just a casual observer. It's different. Like, it's like, you want to reap the benefits without committing the crime. It's a little bit different. I'm kind of like, Oh, what's that? There's a show on HBO Max. I swear, Alvin used to make me watch that shit all the time. And actually, it's like Terrence's favorite show. She's like Don. What is it? The HBO show? Showtime. What is it? What is it? It's a show about this Italian family. It's just because, like, okay, so Julius, I told you guys, Julius is in prison, but he is Italian, and his father basically feels bad for, like, for, like, leaving him. And they always try to keep tabs on me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm not taking the blame for shit that he did. He can rot in prison if he didn't want to, you know, if he didn't do the crime, he wouldn't do the time. But either way, it's not my problem. Shows on Showtime. It's like Ray Donovan. Okay, so Ray Donovan Ray Donovan is a fixer for Hollywood's elite. He is the go-to guy that the city's celebrities, athletes, and business moguls call to make their problems disappear. It's a much more lucrative job than his previous work as a ruthless Southern Boston thug, vaulting him within reach of the truly wealthy and powerful. But you have to remember, like, he is not actually wealthy and powerful. But no amount of money or the expensive things that it can buy can completely mask Ray's past. A past that continues to haunt him, with troubled brothers always calling, and his father's recent release from 20 years spent in prison. Now a free man, Ray's father Mickey arrives in Los Angeles to get what he feels is rightfully his. Mickey's desire to reconnect and settle old scores with his family, including Ray's wife and kids who have never met the family's patriarch, are anxious to get to know him and threaten to destroy everything Ray has built for himself. Yeah, so it's kind of like that. It's pretty good. Like, there's a black character in there's a couple characters in that show actually that I like relate to, so there's Lena, who's basically like, she's a boss bitch and she's a lesbian. I'm not a lesbian, but all of her work ethic I still relate to a lot. And then there's Daryl, who's kind of like the token black character. Obviously, you guys know that I'm like the token black character in life, so like I relate for that. So he's Ray's half brother and Mickey's illegitimate son, obviously, right? You know, if you have proximity to white family members, you should just separate yourself from them and just honestly take ownership over your African side, because like, it's just like the European blood that they have. They will never see you as them. They will always see you as separate, and that's okay. Like, just acknowledge like their European flaws and then move on acknowledging like your African heritage, because it will help you like self-actualize and just realize that kind of like the moral flaws that you see in American society don't have to be the burdens on you. That's their problem to solve. That's kind of their karmic thing to bear. It has nothing to do with you. So I would just kind of like leave it. That's what I've done. Where like I empathize with Julius. Like sometimes I send him money while he rots in prison, but like I'm not going to visit him, and I'm not booking time to see him every day. It was really hard for a while though, because like, you know, like it feels bad to see him suffer in jail. Like I don't want to, but you know,
I have the single slice here for you.
Thank you.
Do you want another mimosa? Are you okay?
I think I do. Can I break fruit?
Yeah, of course. Let me
Thanks.
replace that for you.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I just kind of feel like I think the show is good, but also, you know, the show's kind of toxic. And I guess if you're not up for crime or thrillers and really you don't want to see any more bad American stories, maybe don't watch it. It's kind of heavy, but it's also true to life. I mean, the character flaws of like his wife ends up getting cancer and dying. Like ooh, Kenya has a video. Okay, we're stopping because we're gonna watch Kenya's video. Yay, Kenya! Kenya! Yay! They are flying by. Hello Fresh. New Year's resolutions. Ooh, look, she's got Hello Fresh. Yeah, you can choose meals. Thank you.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
HelloFresh comes in these cute pre-packaged portions, which means there is less waste, there is less things that you have to throw in the trash, less paper. So HelloFresh allows you to eat sustainably. That's why I'm most about HelloFresh as well. So,
Kenya knows how to cook. I'm not really very good at cooking. I'm kind of like Eva. Like I just got the air fryer and the blender. Oh, and I have a rice maker.
And use my code ASHTOLDBYKENYA 16 to get 16 free meals and 3 free gifts.
3 free gifts?
So much for sponsoring today's video. Let's get into the wrap up. Hello, you guys. Are you guys ready for a wrap up? Okay, to begin with, I'm going to start with my books that I read this month. Then we'll go into TV shows, and then we'll go into movies. So, to begin December, I decided to reread The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. Usually, I like to hold up the books, but I no longer own The Hating Game by Sally Thorne.
I think she donated it.
I just felt like this book did not hold up one second read for me. I did not desperately love it when I first read it a couple years ago, and then reading it in 2022, it just really didn't stick for me. I know this is a lot of people's quintessential romance book, and I appreciate what this book really helped do for the romance genre.
It did a lot.
The romance genre, but it just isn't amazing to me, and so it was just a 3 out of 5 stars. The Hating Game is about this office romance of 2 people who do not like each other, and they have this kind of back and forth banter thing. Office romance are not my favorite thing in the world. Hate to love is not my favorite thing in the world. And overall, I just found this to be fine overall. I don't know. It's also a little dated. It's a little dated to me as well, and kind of the things that it says, and I don't know. I wasn't in love with it. The Hating Game movie did come out with Lucy Hale. If you want to go watch it, I have no desire to go watch it. I thought it was on Netflix, honestly, then I realized it wasn't, and they wanted me to pay for it, and I said, you have lost your mind.
You have lost your mind.
So maybe when it's free somewhere.
When it's free, I know, Kenya. I'd be like using other people's passwords. I'm trying to get a free one.
And so I gave it. That's pretty much that on that. So then I read 4 other books. Now I actually read way more books this month. I think this month I read like 12 books, but I did a Christmas video and I've already discussed my thoughts on those Christmas reads. You can go over and go watch that video where I talk about the Christmas books I read in December. But let's get into the non-Christmassy books that I read in December. So I decided to pick up Spoiler Alert by Olivia Day. This has
Olivia, she got money.
I believe the original cover is better than the cover change. This cover now looks like every other romance cover on the shelf, and I kind of think it's plain. But Spoiler Alert follows this girl who writes fan fiction about
Fan fiction.
kind of like in her draws. Well, once she goes cosplay, and a lot of people are making fun of her size because she is a plus size woman, and so
She's fat.
she decides to take her date, but she doesn't realize that the actor in the show was taking her on a date is actually her friend on the fan fiction website Post, and he also writes fan fiction. So they're going on a date under false pretenses.
So Keisha's making a logo for her startup.
always good to have a backup for some reason. You swipe and you erase or a copy of what the
Well, I'm happy that she's getting serious about, her business idea. So.
You said to remind you last night that you were very busy. I'll do my best. That's the conversation. You still don't have any insurance for 30 days. Which was successive 3 days home cash. I don't know yet. Well, and maybe their labs that does the PCR also does all the blood stuff. Right? So they're doing multiple tests, type of tests, for thousands of different problems. Keep telling everybody. You gotta go down and pick them up. You gotta get reimbursed. Yeah. You don't walk in and they just don't use yeah, these are random. Where's no, yeah, then you gotta go back to your insurance and you don't go to the hospital. There's so many possibilities. You might as well have other tests at home. You Thank you so much.
Do you guys want to listen to Ruth? I kind of like Haben better than Ruth right now, but I think Haben is just what she's doing for the Habesha community. It's thrilling. I'm gonna make posters and print them out for her.
The first berry we took was like a giant boat. Yeah, like a boat that was the park. Right? Like a big boat. Because that's how they make their cars from last. So there's a huge boat and it's a lot slower. So you can't really like get it. It takes longer, but at least it's like much smoother than other ones. They were talking about it. And then we hopped on that one.
Calvin is incredible. Like I think she just completely, okay, so she spends so much time, I don't know what this is or why it keeps coming up in the feed. I hate it. How do you dislike on SoundCloud? Unfollow, dislike. I'm sorry, this dude looks like he has Down syndrome and he's like pale. He doesn't even have any color. He's like what are those people called when they don't have like melanin in their skin? It's like a genetic deformation. It's not schizophrenia. It's what are they called? The demelanated people. Oh, it's vitiligo. Yeah, so if your body makes too little melanin, your skin gets lighter. Vitiligo is a condition that causes patches of light skin. I don't know why this dude keeps coming up in the... It's an albino. Albinism is a genetic condition affecting a person's skin. He's got that. A person with albinism may have no color, they're lighter than normal, and may have like patchy missing skin. I don't know why he keeps coming in. I'm gonna send a notation to SoundCloud because I don't want it coming up in my algorithm anymore. It's kind of offensive, right? Do you know what else I heard? I think it's so funny with the Omarion. Omarion had to put out a public statement. Wait, okay, this is funny. It cannot just be me, bro. Omarion had to put out a statement, right? I'm sorry, I literally cried myself. Oh, wait, Omarion made his account private? Wait, Omarion put out a statement. He was like, my lawyers told me that I'm not the Omicron virus. I'm like a rapper. I literally peed my pants. I'm sorry. It was like, because everybody was like, it's the Omarion variant. I'm sorry. This shit is so funny. Like, I cannot. This is hilarious. Let's go back to Ruth. Okay, so I like this one a lot. So Ruth is honest. So she's from Toronto, and she's found a way to survive with all of Drake's fucking fuckboy madness. So she's my favorite. When he's all alone with me. Blues turn to another red. I'll make my mind in his head. I see his walls come down one by one. Honestly, the crowd is pretty good. Fucking delicious. Ow. But no one knows. I think I love him cause no one knows. He don't have a favorite color. He says it's too hard to choose. But I'm his favorite guy. Ooh, I'm his favorite. I promise that you're safe with me. God in this fire in his tree. I watch his walls come down one by one. It's poetry when no one knows. I think I love him cause no one knows. He don't have a favorite color. He says it's too hard to choose. But I'm his favorite girl. Ooh, I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite girl. No one knows. I'm his favorite girl. I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite Why did you join the Broadcast Steward Patreon? Okay, Broadcast Steward is actually really great. He just sends a bunch of, oh wow. SF police arrest an armed North Beach car burglary crew.
A lot of dialogue yesterday going on. Like the guy who was the drinker and the baseball announcer. He's kind of like that. He talks about it. But you know, there's some wrong people.
I'll build a space.
You know? I wouldn't expect this to be that.
All of the time, let it go and let me know I'm all in your mind. All of the time. And all of their lives, I hope you feel at home. You can just be yourself. So close your eyes and feel me. It's all in your mind. All of the time. Let it go. And let me know I'm all in your mind. All of the time. Do you guys like this one? In a long, long time. In a long, long time. Feels like the world has stopped. And I'm losing my mind. And I'm losing my mind. And the thing about the ball gowns and the parties is they're great, but I'm just getting ready in my room, making fools of the night. It's the quiet before the storm, a deep breath before you jump. A sigh of relief after the first time I told you that I loved you in the New York nights, and the laughter that ends every fight. It's the smile behind my brother's eyes when he tells me about another crazy thing he finds. It's the ray of sun that hits my face when I'm in a rush to get someplace. There's some moments in between, the moments that I might not see. I know it's been so long since
since I've held you close, since I've held you close. And I hope you really know I'm never ever letting go. The next time we're alone, everything about the bright lights in your city is that great, but not like right before a movie. Almost two, running through. It's the quiet before the sun. A deep breath before you jump. Ooh. A sigh of relief after the first time you told me that you loved me. In the New York lights and the laughter that ends every fight is the smile behind my brother's eyes when he tells me about another crazy thing he tries. It's the ray of sun that hits my face when I'm in a rush to get someplace. It's the moments in between, the moments that I might not see. And I've been thinking about the way we dance, how it makes me laugh. And you know just what to do when I'm blue. One look at you. Daddy always said it was the little things. Maybe it's the way he looks when Mama sings. Now I know. Now I know. And I've been thinking about those moments in between. The moments mean the most to me.
My character is pretty very
Flashbacks, sometimes we had. Some make us laugh, and some make us sad. We used to break up to make up.
Sorry, can you just turn it down just a little bit?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't want to kill your vibe. I know you're doing good. I'm like, sorry. If you could just keep it down just a little bit, thank you.
And it remains the same.
I think this one's good. This one's good too. W2s are in.
I don't really know. That's not good.
I don't know what a Rotom plan is. I don't know. You guys ready for this one? Shit.
I've seen your body, and I've seen you too.
That's what I'm gonna do too. Just bring your bike, yeah, put a bike up. I was in Santa Cruz with that. That's where, when I was over our spring break. You're a senior in high school, right? Yeah, because that was my first. Me, Angelo, Joe, we were both there. I didn't then we just saw it on the news afterwards. So then we went down to the beach and then we saw the
Trying to replicate what's in my mind. Now I can't seem to remember. Have we ever felt we had to say goodbye? I can't seem to remember why. Can't seem to remember why. Swinging telephone, I can feel your energy. Now I can't seem to remember why. Have we ever felt we had to say goodbye? Can't seem to remember why. And darling, we ever can't seem to remember why. I spent drinking. I spent the weekend trying circles and trying to keep myself. I don't know why anymore. I just want to talk.
sure. We're just trying to make yourself
I just wanna talk about sorry.
No, I'm not going to. No, I didn't. I had people. The one when I was in the world. I know.
It's easy to see how people stop believing. 'Cause everyone
So good. It's so good. I'm sorry, I don't like Kaylani. I think she's like a dyke. I'm sorry. Like, I've been saying it on Twitter. That's why I got kicked off of Twitter. She's like an Uber dyke. It's like straight out of Mean Girls. I can't even lie. Like, she's ugly. It's like ridiculous. I'm not sure who gave this bitch the confidence, but like, go back to Sandy. Let me stop before I get kicked off YouTube too. I'm gonna get demonetized. I swear to God. I'm gonna just start sending quotes to Candace Owens. Ooh, I like this one. This is a good one. Are you guys closing right now? At 2:40? 2:30, I think. Do you guys like this one?
New York City, it rains. Want to stay in big dress. God only knows I'll be up to the fire. You didn't know it's come up from the water. I only thought you were crying from laughter, saving myself from the mouth of a monster. You didn't know it's come up from the water. I only thought you were crying from laughter, saving myself from the mouth of a monster.
That's a really good song. This whole album is incredible. I don't know. I actually enjoy it. So I saw them live 3 times, and I gotta say, in Napa, they were probably the best. It's just that, like, you can tell they spent quite a lot of time. Like, it was every album took an entire year to write, you know, because they wrote them as students on the Irvine campus, and you know, when you're a student, you don't have very much money, so they were true to life experiences, and I appreciate that, you know, them along with Paramore, they were on the Fueled by Ramen, you know, record label, and so everyone was just living off of Top Ramen, and so the experiences from that record are true to life, and I think that it makes a lot of sense because a lot of students who are on financial aid, they don't have the money to, like, pay for expensive meals, and so sometimes you might feel like you're less than because you have to eat ramen, but there's still, at least you have food. If you have ramen, you don't have to, like, look down on someone just because they eat ramen. Like, ramen is, I like ramen. I think, like, we went to Tasty Pot, you know, earlier in the week, and that was ramen, and I thought it was really good. So maybe it's like elitist to anyone who's looking down on people just because they're eating ramen. If you don't like ramen or rice dishes, then, you know, you might be a person you should go seek therapy for that, because you might be suffering from racism and internalized discrimination and classism. And, you know, there might be some member of your family who's dealing with income inequality or classism, and how would you feel if you were the person who had to eat ramen? Like, when my mother made me get an apartment, I had to eat oatmeal, and I didn't want to eat oatmeal, but I had to eat the oatmeal. So, you know, like, if you have to eat ramen, then just be prideful that at least you have some food, because some people don't have any food. And I don't know, I personally appreciate the album for that reason, and I think that that's why I relate so heavily to the album, and I think, like, to this day, you know, it points me back to this, like, flashback in time, because, you know, when I heard Paralysis for the first time, and then I saw the singer perform Paralysis, like, he literally fell on his back on the stage, and he performed the entire song lying on his back in a state of paralysis, because he was so heartbroken that the girl wouldn't call him back that he couldn't move. And that was just, like, one of the most real performances that I've experienced. So, like I've said, I think that it's very true to life, because I feel like I wasn't the only one who felt that way. Like, every time that I come across other UC students who were at that concert, it's like a moment that we remember, and everybody has, like, the t-shirt, you know, from that performance, because, you know, it was so true. It was so real. It was so real. Like, he was fucking paralyzed. Like, he couldn't move. The whole album, honestly, I think, you know, if you haven't experienced that album, and I think there's some recordings online, and you might want to really check it out, because it really does explore, you know, sometimes your emotions become so overwhelming that you are unable to move forward. And he was in that state, and he was actually able to capture it extremely well. And the performance is honestly outstanding. You should watch it and experience it for yourself. Maybe you'll try to recreate it at the Garden or something, but, like, it's real. And sometimes you feel that way. And I think maybe some people are unfamiliar with it because they're only familiar with paralysis by, like, bullets or something, but sometimes your emotions can become paralyzing as well. Sometimes your emotions are so intense that they inhibit you from moving forward. You know, I felt that way with a lot of the things that are happening with Ariel, honestly. Like, there are some things that Alvin has done, and there's also some women that I know who've suffered from domestic violence. Like, Cindy Bruna talks about this all the time, where she went on TikTok and she did the finger challenge, where she was like, if you have been raped, put down 2 fingers. And so many women did. Because, like, sometimes when things like that happen, you freeze up, like, you can't move anymore. Like, sometimes you stop eating, you stop talking, you stop writing. You cannot physically move anymore. It is so traumatizing that you might feel paralyzed, literally. And I think it's something that, you know, maybe you just have to experience it for yourself. Or you have to see someone else experience it to understand how shocking that lived experience is and really bring it to life for you. And I feel like maybe we don't have enough content around what that looks like and how that feels, especially for people of color to feel that way, and how, you know, you might, how it looks, how it feels, how it sounds, how it affects the other people, you know? I don't know. Anyway, I think this is gonna run out of battery. We're gonna call this quits. So later, guys.